Welcome everybody to another adventure on Out of the Cave. My name's Alex. Today we're going to be exploring Grove Creek Canyon. I had a friend tell me that dropped my water bottle. My straps broke on my big one last time, and so I now have to carry this one. But anyways, back to the story. I had a friend tell me that there was some structures and lean-tos along the riverbed up here, at least a few years ago. So we're gonna go up, explore it, check it out, see what we can find. So come along for the adventure. This is the start of the trailhead. Like I said, at some point, there's a path to diverge down to the river. And then you have to kind of just scale across the river. So, path down to river. Guess we'll check it out. See where it goes. I mean, that's the whole point of this, so get out, explore, just have a good time. Get away from the hustle and the bustle of the city. There's some old concrete slabs and stuff. Assuming barriers. I'm not really sure what we got up here. Let's see. So we'll just keep scaling the river. Try to keep you guys a little more active today. Get a little more footage for you. Snow. Let me just tell you folks, I'm so excited for it to be winter and for the snow to get here. I hate the heat so much. I'm so excited for it to cool down. Plus snow just makes everything super pretty. Well, hey, guess we could have come down right there too. But, oh well. That's the fun of exploring. Woo. Almost ended up in the water. Come up here, check this area out real fast. Cool little chill spot. Some more cement, concrete, slabs. I don't know. A little bit of a backstory. In the 28 years that I've been in this area, this is only the second time I've ever explored this canyon. And the first time, I was too little to remember. So, we're gonna have fun, go on a journey, explore, adventure, see what we can find. Whew, all right. We go down, back along the river. I don't know about you guys, but I talk to myself all the time. Most of the time, it stays in my head, and I don't vocalize it. But every once in a while, I'll forget, and I'll just start spouting what's in my head. Talking to myself, you know, fun times like that. I have learned over the course of the last few years that no matter what I do, where I'm at, who I'm with, or who's around me, whether that's 10 different people or nobody, I'm never truly alone, because the voices in my head don't let me be alone. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're not the best, but I'm always kept company, so that's nice. Man, it is so peaceful up here. I don't know about y'all, but I love the sound of the creek running. One day I want to have a house by a creek so that I can just fall asleep to it every night. That'll be a couple years down the road. Oh boy. Oh hey, look, there's the main trail. I guess at any point we could have just stayed on it, but hiking up the river is way more fun. More to see, more to do, a little more of a challenge because you got to jump over rocks and cross the stream, and so yeah, there's the first little part of the trail. Oh boy. We'll put you guys down for a little bit while I hike up a little farther. Let's continue the journey. See you in a minute. All right, we're back. Came across my first old school structure. I'm assuming this was a diverging point for when the water came down from the canyon. You could send it down along the little, you can't really see it, but there's a little creek bed thing right there. And then it continues on down this way, down into the river. So it's pretty cool coming across old things like this, seeing how well they're holding up to the test of time. Ooh, don't slip, we're in snow. Here's the first little dam area that I've come across. Pretty cool. I bet back in the day, this whole area was just a nice little pond that kids and families could come up and swim in and enjoy time together. Now this is all that remains of it. So, pretty neat. Okay, put you guys down. Keep heading up the path, and I'll let you know when I find something else. All right, check this out. So that little dam I was just talking about is right down over there. Just a couple minutes up the trail, and I found this cool little, what used to be where somebody would come hang out. So now I'm wondering if these are the lean-tos and structures that my friend was talking about. Little area right here, looked like they had built something up. And then yeah, seating area just 20 feet away from the little setup. So, looks like there's something up over there. We're gonna go explore it, check it out. But first, I gotta figure out how I'm getting down from here, because it was a challenge getting up. Oh. Big rock wall here. All right, let's see. Okay, I'm gonna put you guys down for a minute while I shimmy slide down this and continue the adventure. All right, guys, gone a little further up the river, found this freaking cool little swimming hole. Definitely have to come back to this next year. Bring my boys up, go swimming. And I also noticed way up there, it looks like there's some caves. So when it warms up, we'll definitely be going to explore up in there. Get an idea of what's up there. Because in the one that's way over here, right there above my finger, it looks like there's a rope hanging out of it. So definitely when it warms up, it's not so slippery from the snow, we'll take an adventure up to there. For now, let's just continue on the way. Okay, I'm gonna put you guys down because I don't want to go up that trail. I want to keep following the river, stream, creek, whatever you want to call it. I want to keep following this. So I'm gonna put you down while I make it through this little area right here, and we'll be back to continue the adventure in just a minute. A lot more snow up here now. All right, so in my last video, if you guys remember, I was doing a hike up to Battle Creek Falls. Well, cool thing is that this trail I'm on right now wraps up, keeps following the mountains, goes all the way back around, and eventually you come out by the waterfall. So it's just one giant loop. Maybe this upcoming spring I'll do an overnighter and we'll go up the trail, camp up there at night, the backside, and then come down the next day on the other side. Sounds like it could be fun. Me and my buddy tried to do it in high school, but we started at midnight. Don't ask me why, because we wanted to do a night hike. But we started at midnight, went up Battle Creek, made it, I don't even know if we made it all the way to the backside of the trail, but by 4 o'clock in the morning we were pooped. We were carrying 2 5-gallon things of water, all of our food that we were going to need for 2 days, 3 days maybe. I don't remember how long we stayed up. Oh, nice little rock pile. But man, that hike, that kicked my butt when I was younger. Carrying all that weight. Whew. Need to better prepare for next time. Alright guys, Go a little bit further up. See if I can find a nice place to sit down and just relax for a little bit. Excuse me. It's not covered in snow. Which, the further I get up, the less likely that's going to be. Although, it does look like there's a pretty nice little area over there. Maybe I have to go explore that some other time. See, when I see trees like this falling laid along the side, I know it's because of the weather or something, but it always makes me think that there's something over there, like that's a fence or something. And every time I see fallen trees lined up like this, I always want to just go explore them and see what's over there. Most of the time, it ends up being nothing. But every once in a while, you find little lean-tos and shelters or little campsites or hangout spots. Man, thought it was going to be cold today. And I guess in relative terms, it is kind of cold. It's, last I checked, which was before I got up here, it was 37 degrees outside. So I bundled up in 2 pairs of pants, thinking, oh, I'm gonna be cold, so we'll warm up. Psych. Cool little overgrowth, overhang. If it was bad weather, you could probably hide under there to get out of a little bit of it at least. Whoa, try not to fall in the water. All right. Oh, look what I found. That's definitely man-made. We're going up, exploring! Oh yeah, this is definitely a little hangout spot or something. Got a bench, little fire pit, little windbreak right here. So, sweet! It's stuff like this, guys, that I get out to explore and find because it's cool. You know how many memories and stories were made in this spot right here that nobody will ever know about, except for the people who were involved in them? Man, it's wild. It's wild to think how many people have traveled through this same spot. Oh. How many people have explored this area, and how many people have just walked by it, not ever realizing that any of this stuff was here. Because that's a problem with society now. One of them. There's many problems with society, but that's one of the problems. I'm going to sit down for a second. I'm going to plop right here next to this old pine tree. Whew. You know, that's one of the problems with our society. Is everybody's too caught up and too busy and everything that they don't stop to appreciate the beauty, to look around, to explore. It's work and kids and partners and life, and everybody just gets too wrapped up in it. Man, I'm sweating like a son of a gun. All right, jacket's coming off. This is too much. Oh, okay. Whew. But yeah, it's a big problem with society is Nobody stops and takes the time to smell the roses or explore what's in their backyard. More people should do that. Most definitely. Because it's really cool coming across spots like this, you know? What group of friends within the last year, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, you know, came up and built all this stuff so that they could just get away and hang out with each other and have good times and make good memories. It's wild to think about. On the subject of friends and memories, cherish them while you have them. Your friends and the people that love and care about you. Because every day is not promised. You never know what's going to happen. And one day you could wake up and you have no one anymore. So cherish your friends, cherish your memories that you make with them. Even if things ended sour, you're not friends anymore, cherish those times. Those memories, that experience, that's part of what shaped you and what made you the person you are today. I'm getting a little emotional now. But if you have people that care about you, don't forget about them. Check up on them, check in on them, see how they're doing. If you haven't hung out in a while or you haven't talked in a while, call them up. It's like I said, you never know what's going to happen. Today could be the last day you spend on this earth. So cherish it. Love those people. Embrace every moment. And if your friends, family, random strangers, if they make mistakes, it's all right. Forgive them. We're all human. Humans make mistakes. That's how we learn. That's how we grow. If you're constantly being put down for making mistakes, it really makes you not want to try anymore. Or if you don't have people in your corner backing you up, supporting you, helping you get through your mistakes, it makes you want to give up. Trust me, I've been there. I've been at the low of the low. Like I said in the last video, you know, I don't want to see people down at that point. It's not fun, and it's extremely hard to get out of, especially by yourself. So if you have people that love and care about you and support you through any mistakes you make or anything that you do that is deemed wrong, love and cherish those people, because they are worth more than their weight in gold. If you're struggling mentally with mental illnesses or depression or whatever, reach out and talk to somebody. Don't just hold it in. It doesn't do you any good to hold it in. In fact, most of the time, it just makes the situation worse. So, reach out and talk to somebody about it. If you don't have anybody to reach out and talk to, reach out to me. I'll listen. I know what it's like to be at the bottom. So if you're struggling with this stuff, reach out, talk to somebody, anybody. Don't just hold it in. Holding it in, all that's going to do is push you to leaving this earth and this life and your story early. And we don't want that. Nobody wants that. So, yeah, my little tidbit of advice for the day. Reach out to people, talk to people. You don't have to talk to everybody, and you don't have to tell them everything that's going on. But at least talk to people. Get some of that off your chest. Get some of it out of your head, because it doesn't do you any good to let it just live there rent-free. It'll push you and spiral you further and further down until you don't know which way is what. And when you hit that point, that's when people start to leave this life. So talk to somebody before you get there. And if you're there, reach out and talk to somebody. You're loved. You're wanted. You're seen. Keep your head up. Keep smiling, even on days that it's extremely hard to. If you gotta fake the smile, fake it. but put it on, wear it with pride, and eventually things will get better. This too shall pass. Whatever you're going through, just remember, this too shall pass. I'm gonna take a quick little smoke break, and then probably gonna turn around, head back down. I got a little surprise for you guys. I'm gonna show you another one of my hobbies. So, talk to you guys in just a little bit. Alright guys, I'm gonna start heading back down to my vehicle. Show you one last little hobby of mine. Hobby. Sure, I'd call it a hobby. But let you know when I get back down, and I'll show you what's up. See you guys in a minute. Alright, I just gotta say, I'm on my way back down. And I decided on the way down that I was gonna follow the trail instead of following the river like I did up. And let me tell you, get off the trails. Don't walk the beaten path, blaze your own trail, because man, it was so much prettier to go up the river than it is to walk down this trail. See you guys in a minute. Alright guys, I made it back down to the vehicles. And now, to show you what we're getting up to. Go make some lunch. So today, we're gonna make Philly cheesesteak sandwiches. We got onions, peppers, the meat. We're gonna put it on hoagie rolls with some Havarti, and I like yellow mustard on mine. So I'm gonna get this stuff cut up and get it all started, and I'll check back in with you guys in just a minute. Alright guys, got my peppers, onions cut up. Everything's put on the heat. Mix this up. So, yeah, working on lunch. I'm gonna throw some seasonings on. Let's see here. On this one, it's not the Southern Comfort like it says. We have onion powder, Celtic sea salt. There is Trace Atkins whiskey flavoring and some black pepper. So we're gonna go ahead and season this up. And then we're also going to hit it with some garlic powder because I love garlic. Get it all mixed in there. So yeah, that is one of the things I love to do. I love to cook. So you can expect to see more of it in future videos. When I start doing the fishing ones and stuff like that, I'm going to try to do a lot of catch and cooks with the fresh fish. So yeah, it's one of my hobbies, one of the things I love doing. I love cooking for people. I love seeing the joy on their face when they eat something and it's really good. It makes me super happy. So, I'm going to keep cooking this up. And be back in just a minute. Man, oh man, I wish you guys were here with me. This smells so good. Mm. And, oh, we're ready. All right. Turn the heat down low. I'm going to get this served up on the bun, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like. Get a little mustard, because like I said, I love mustard, and I'm weird. I put it on a lot of things that people probably wouldn't put mustard on. Like, I dip my french fries in mustard. That's weird, I know, but it tastes so yummy. So, try to do this without spilling it. There it is. Philly, peppers, onions, Havarti cheese, and a roll. Take this first bite for you guys. Man, man. That tastes so good after the hike. Warm sandwich in the belly. That's what I'm talking about. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and finish my lunch, and then I'm going to head out of here. Last piece of nugget wisdom from the caveman. If you have people in your life that value you and love you for who you are and not what you bring to the table, not your job, not your status in society, not any of that. If they love you and truly love you for who you are, whether it be your romantic partner, a friend, family, doesn't matter. Hold on to those people real close, because those are genuine people. The people that will sit in the dark with you while you're trying to figure your stuff out. Hold on to those people, love them, and cherish them, because there's not very many of them left in the world. So, anyways, thanks for coming along on this adventure. You guys have an awesome day, and I'll catch you in the next one.